Hi. You're going to be a disembodied voice in this video, right?
I am, yeah. Hi.
Hi, it's Sue in the restricted section.
And Megan, kind of.
So today we're doing the Drunkish Bookshelf Scavenger Hunt. That's what it's called, right?
Yes.
And the ladies from the Drunken Library sort of invented this. I think they tweaked an
scavenger
existing
hunt. Yes.
tag. But they tagged us in this, so we'll put their videos. They did 2 videos down below, and we're going to do 2 videos as well. In this video, I'm hunting on Megan's shelf.
And it is a disorganized mess because I don't have a whole lot of room, so it's cool.
So let's do this.
Let us do this.
And we're supposed to be drunk, I think. We're not really drunk.
No.
This is like, I've had
maybe a full beer.
I've had the equivalent of a full beer.
Samey. So yeah, not even remotely drunk, but that's okay.
Nope.
So the first one on here is find a drunken title.
Oh dear. How about, I feel like this is a question I would ask when I was drunk. Why is the penis shaped like that?
That's a really good book, by the way. It does explain why the penis is shaped like that.
By Jessie Baring. I haven't read it, but I feel like I'd be drunk and be like, why is the penis shaped like that?
To scoop out other semen so that it can plant its own. It's a disgusting reason. But yeah, it's a mushroom head to scoop
they
out.
talked about that in that one book.
It's gross.
What was it called?
Oh shit. Sex at Dawn.
Yeah, they talked about that in that book.
Yes, they did. The next one is find a book that takes place in the future.
The future?
The future.
What's the Doom Machine? Is that in the future?
That's about a dude who sees a UFO.
So no.
Nah.
Nah,
son. Nah.
Oh, you have Galapagos? I want to read that. Is that in the future?
I honestly don't know. I haven't read it. I think that's Joey's book.
Oh.
I mean, you could still read it. I don't know.
I'm sure you have several. Is Brave New World's future, right?
Yeah, I think it's dystopian, so it's set in a future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like dystopian future, I think.
Yeah.
Brave New World.
Awesome. Find a book with an intriguing spine.
Okay.
Girl, your spine is intriguing.
I like the spines of these the Annihilation trilogy. I like their spines.
Yeah, the artwork in on the cover and stuff is beautiful too.
So any of those. Any and all.
Yes.
Party.
Good series, weird ending. So if I caused anyone to read that series, I apologize. And also, fuckers. Find a book with a bar in it.
A bar.
A bar.
Where's that one book with beer on it?
The Pint Man?
Yeah,
it should be in that
sure
stack right there. Yeah, I can see it. The Pint Man.
This surely has a bar in it.
I would imagine so. It's got a beer on the front.
And it's got the coasters you'd find in a bar.
Fucking right.
It's gotta be set. It's gotta have a bar in it. Boyle's Irish Bar is a haven of good cheer.
Boom.
Bar.
Boom.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Find a book that makes you hungry.
Hungry. Book that makes me hungry. My first instinct is to go with the Garbage Pail Kids.
Good choice.
God, there's lots of food ones, surely.
Oh yeah.
You got Sloshed Josh. Here's one, Apple Corey. And then there's also Broad Maud. She likes food.
She does. You can tell. Look at her.
Yeah. So
she's got a cheeseburger.
Lots of kids I want to eat in here.
A book that is not set on Earth.
Boom! The Martian. Andy Weir.
Nice. I haven't read that yet.
Me either.
A book where someone drinks wine.
Oh dear.
If you need help with this one, I can totes help.
Okay, let me look for a second.
Do it.
Wine. A little bit of red wine. We used to watch this Cajun chef who always added a little bit of red wine to everything.
But he was drinking a little bit of red wine.
Does anybody remember that guy? Anybody else? I mean, I feel like George R. R. Martin, Game of Thrones, but everyone's said that one thus far that I've seen.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
So I'm trying to find a different one. But I don't know.
Does she drink wine in the bell jar?
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I read that one.
Me too. Many moons.
Long time.
Long time.
I don't know. I might have to go with what's back here?
Stephen King.
George R. R. Martin.
Yep, Narnia. Also, probably no wine there. I do think there's a character in one of the Southern Reach trilogy books who drinks wine at one point.
What about these classics? I haven't really looked at these. Do they drink wine in Dracula? Surely.
They drink blood in Dracula.
Don't they drink wine?
Blood wine.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Blood wine. I'm gonna say Dracula, but if that's wrong, then I'll just default to
Game of Thrones.
I
need wine when I read Game of Thrones.
I'm sure. I need beer. I don't drink wine. Fuck wine.
What is the thickest and the thinnest book on the shelf?
Okay, I think the thickest is the Stephen King book with The Shining, Salem's Lot, Night Shift, and Carrie. That's pretty thick.
Pretty thick, and still the only one I've read is The Shining.
I haven't read any of them. And then the thinnest, does that short story count? Because I saw that in
It's right here. That's what I was just finding.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman.
Such a good story.
Yeah, it is. Fantastic.
All right. A book that you really want to read.
Ooh.
What's on my shelf that did you want?
I really want to read The Handmaid's Tale.
Super good. You can take that
Margaret
with you if you want.
Okay, I'm going to set it up.
It's really good. A book that makes you want to drink. And that's spelled draaaaank.
This one. Quarantine. Actually, it made me want to vomit in places. There was like some unnecessarily gross stuff in this, I feel like.
Like farting.
Like just gross for the sake of being gross, kind of.
That's true.
Yeah, but I hated this book. So I wanted
to drink.
I wanted to obliterate myself.
That's fair. Name a book that takes place in a time or place that you would like to visit.
Well, I'm a woman, so I'd rather not go in the past.
That's fair.
Actually, if you had a copy of Jurassic Park, well, and that takes place in the present.
I have that on my Kindle.
But if you had anything that took place in prehistoric times, because I would go see me a dinosaur. I don't care if I most likely die. I would still go see me a dinosaur.
I have Jurassic Park on my Kindle, so we can count that if you'd like.
Well, no, because that's actually not set then. I'm gonna say I want to go to Wonderland and trip balls for a while.
Trip balls.
So I'm gonna say this is the complete works of Lewis Carroll. So I assume
it is in there.
That Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is in there.
That's a truth fact. A banned book.
I'm sure there are several. One, I mean,
it's a mess back there.
Here we go, 1984, George Orwell.
Good choice. I love it. A book that makes you feel drunk when you're sober.
Oh, I already did Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. A book that makes me feel drunk when I'm sober. I don't know. The Story of Leif Erikson?
I believe that's Joey's book.
I kind of figured.
5 Very Good Reasons to Punch a Dolphin in the Face or in the Mouth is a pretty good one.
I've heard of that.
He's back there. It's by the Oatmeal. He's a webcomic.
That's what it is.
Super funny.
I don't really know a book that makes me feel drunk. I mean, all I can think of is Alice in Wonderland again.
That's a pretty solid one.
Makes me feel high
Yeah.
more than drunk.
Yeah.
But definitely in an altered state of consciousness.
Truth. That's pretty
So I'm
solid.
gonna go with that one again. I'm not pulling it out again.
Good choice. Book with characters that frustrate you.
Book with characters that frustrate me. I'm gonna say Memoirs of a Geisha,
I haven't read that yet.
because she does something, like makes some poor choices, I'd say, that are kind of, you're like, don't do that, that's dumb.
Don't do that,
Don't
stupid.
do that. Yeah.
The last one is a book that gave you the worst hangover.
I don't know. I don't think you have it.
What is it?
I don't know. The last book I remember giving me sort of a book hangover was like The Brief History of Seven Killings.
Okay.
I was kind of like, whoa,
Holy fuck.
when I finished that. I could maybe, I don't know, I could kind of say, I don't think it really gave me a hangover, but it definitely, like, The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, it definitely, like, I thought about this book for a while after I read it. I'd
Okay.
say. So I don't know if I'd say it was a hangover, but it was,
Made you think.
yeah, it made me think and question things. So I'd say that one.
That one.
So that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
That was our part 1 of Scavenger Hunt.
Yes.
Part 2, where Megan will be hunting on my shelves, will be up tomorrow.
Yes.
So
Get ready
look forward to that.
to that.
To, not for it. Maybe I am drunk.
Sue has a much better bookshelf than I do.
I have 2 bookshelves. I got lucky because someone just gave me
A really
big
awesome,
ass,
big
really
ass
nice
bookshelf.
that Megan and her fiance graciously helped me
And that was a
move, and it
heavy
was,
pain in the ass.
Yeah, it was a bitch. But yeah, anyway,
Any hoozle.
that's gonna be it for me today. So thanks everyone for watching, and our social media links will be down below. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and if you are
Do
subscribed, thank you. We love having you here.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.